1994 Chevrolet C1500, 5.7, 41,000 miles. Let's take it for a test drive. Today we have a California truck. It is a 1994 Chevrolet C1500, so it is a two-wheel drive truck and it is an extended cab C1500. It is a great truck. It is a documented 41,061 actual miles, lived its entire life in California, so it's very nice on the bottom. As far as the driveline and the mechanical options and features that this truck was born with, still retains its original numbers matching fuel-injected 5.7, backed by the automatic overdrive transmission. I believe they're a 4L60E is what these came with. Power steering, power front disc brakes, factory heat and AC system. The AC has been converted to R134A and it blows really nice and cold. The heat also blows hot. I don't have it on here today because it's a comfortable 60 degrees here, December in Texas, so I will not complain about that one bit. If you are looking for a older truck, if you want to get out of something that's a newer truck with all the electronics, these OBS Chevrolet trucks, the two-wheel drives, the four-wheel drives, regular cabs, extended cabs, lifted, lowered, everything in between, it doesn't get a whole lot better than these trucks to hop in and drive every single day. They made millions of these trucks through all the years and they're just fantastic. They're tried and true mechanicals. They run and drive excellent. They're very comfortable for a daily driver. You can load up multiple people in here. This one has the 70-30 split bench seat, so you can put 3 people up front. You got the obviously the bench seat in the back. Drivability, again, nothing to complain about. Still retains the original exhaust system as well. Doesn't sound any different from factory. You hear more motor than you do exhaust. If you wanted to put some flow masters on there, you could. On the interior, it is the factory gray interior. The overall condition is fantastic. The only notes I have is a couple little spots on the sun visors and the material's kind of coming loose just a little bit, but the headliner's in great shape other than one little nick in the middle of the headliner there, and then just a couple small little discoloration spots on the seat. Really minimal imperfections. You have your glove box, which as you can see opens and closes properly, and if you did not know this, it comes with 2 cup holders in your glove box, so you've got a couple cup holders there. You do also have a couple down there as well. You have your factory stereo, you have your equalizer with the cassette deck. I don't know if the cassette deck or the equalizer is doing a whole lot, but the factory stereo does work. You have your power options, windows, locks. You do have your tilt and your cruise control, and all of that stuff is working. The only item I have listed as a no is this does have the power up and down, front and back driver's seat. So like basically this, they call it a 30-70 or 70-30 split. So just basically the driver's seat here does have the power option. The up and down function works, but when you try to go forward and back, it's not engaging, it's not moving. You hear the motor, it wants to move it, but it's not actually moving the seat itself. So something with that needs to be addressed. But where the seat is at, it's probably 90 or 95% of the way back. So it's gonna be where most people are gonna have the seat sitting, so you really don't need to mess with it. If you want to, I'm sure you can get some aftermarket parts to fix that, but that's really the only thing wrong. On the website, pcclassiccars.com, you scroll to the very bottom of the inventory page for this particular vehicle. It'll have what's called the additional media section, and I want y'all to check that out because it's got the Carfax in there, it's got the does it work section, it's got all the photos of the little imperfections, but it is a very clean truck, front to back, inside and out, and top to bottom. I think that might be my favorite line that I've probably used on all of the last pieces of inventory, so y'all can roast me in the comments if you want to. I can only be so creative for you. That's not Michael's forte, but talking in third person might be my forte. All right, we're warmed up. Let's go ahead and check out that 5.7. There you go. Does exactly what you want it to do for a 41,000 mile truck. Really drives like a brand new one. On the underneath, like you'd expect for a California truck since new, the interrockers, the floors, the wheel wells, the wheel lips in the back, all of your notorious spots that these trucks get rust problems, this has none of that. It is super solid, something that you can be very proud of the underneath condition of your pickup because it is very nice. Some little surface corrosion on the non-painted parts, but it's all minimal. As far as the exterior, it is a repainted truck. It is the factory color. I believe it was code 72, which is the red. Paint quality shows great. You have a few smaller little imperfections in the repaint. The rear tailgate plaque has some faded spots, some little flaws here and there. Nothing to really note other than just a couple little nicks in that. Overall, again, cosmetically, it is a really good looking truck. I lied to y'all, there is one other flaw on the interior here. Over on some of the little plastics on the driver's side over here, they're a little sun faded. Again, that's gonna happen, like the little cargo light, I believe is what that button is. You get some little faded spots just from sun bake, but that's minimal. On the exterior, the factory wheels do have the little imperfections, the little plating kind of coming off in some areas, and the tires are 2018 date code, but no other issues. The tires roll well. I don't have any other real issues cosmetically. You'll see the photos of the 4 wheels and tires in that additional media section on the website, so you can see the imperfections that I'm talking about. This would be a great truck to do some aftermarket, like torque thrust D wheels, the gray standard torque thrust wheels with a different tire, or lower it, put it on some big 20s, whatever you wanted to do, or leave it like it sits and just drive it how it currently cosmetically looks. A lot of ways to skin this cat. Suspension is going to be factory equipment. Performs like a 41,000 mile truck should. No shakes, no shimmies, no rattles, no rolls of any kind. It's very tight when it comes to the steering. Doesn't beat you to death going down the road. Glass is in great condition. Side windows roll up and down like they should. You do have the pop out or partial pop open side windows in the back. Sliding rear window. Rear view mirrors easy to see out of. Manual windows on the sides, or manual mirrors on the sides, excuse me. The windshield does have a little nick right in the dead center, like vertical, and then over to the right of the driver. Pretty much put my finger on it right there. There's a little stone chip. Other than that, a couple little wiper marks on the windshield, probably the original one to the truck. I said original, I can't say that word, sorry y'all. Driving position, we talked about the seat not going forward or back, but that's minimal. The driving position still is enjoyable. You do have tilt, so if you do need a little bit more room to get in and out, plenty of room to do so. I went too low, now it's too high, and we're gonna go right there. That'll work for me. Turn signal switch is nice and tight. Downshifts like it should. That overdrive transmission does its job. I'd put some Flowmasters on it, some True Duals coming out the back, make it sound more like a truck. In the back, you have a great looking spray-in bed liner. I like the material that was used on that particular spray-in bed liner. The bed floor doesn't look like anything's ever been set back there. No dents, really, that I can see. It does show great. When you pop the hood, it's all OE and factory in there. This is the original fuel-injected 5.7 that this truck was born with. Wiring's all good. Doesn't look like anything's ever messed with. Don't really think, other than some service items in that engine compartment, nothing's really been done. Charging system and battery are doing their job. I'm in the middle of the road, gonna run this Nissan off the road, so we'll go ahead and get over on our side. He was not happy with me, but that's okay. Hope he has a great rest of his Thursday. Doesn't cuss me out too much, but that's okay. Gotta have a little fun when you're doing these videos. I really enjoy doing them. They're a lot of fun. I love these vehicles. This is a great example of an OBS Chevrolet truck. Awesome miles at 41,000. Nothing's really been messed with. You can do absolutely nothing to this truck and drive it like it sits and enjoy it. You can do some things to it, take it to the next level. Whatever someone wanted to do, this is a great platform for that application. Right, coming to a good stop here. No issues with the brakes. We'll do one heavy acceleration here for the return trip. As always, I'm Michael. This is a 1994 Chevrolet C1500 two-wheel drive extended cab truck with a documented 41,069 miles from myself and everybody else here at PC Classic Cars. We appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of our test drive videos. Make sure you check out that content we're posting across all of the social platforms every single day. We'll catch you guys on the next video, and I hope you have a great upcoming weekend.